episode of You're on the List. I'm Brett Ernst with my boy Carlos Rodriguez. We have a special guest today because Pete couldn't make it. He's traveling, right?
Yeah, Pete's traveling. He's finally getting on that scooter and going somewhere.
And before we kick this off, Rodger, you were on Chains Out.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you've never
Back
been
in the day.
on the list.
No, not on this one. Not at all.
So introduce yourself and your ats. I guess we'll put those on later.
Yeah.
Rodger Lizola, comic out of Seattle. What's going on, guys? I'm at Rodger Lizola Comedy. Everything. Instagram, TikTok.
So wait, is there another Rodger Lizola?
No, just
that
me.
Took your handle?
Just my dad.
So you added comedy?
Yeah.
Because Carlos, you lucked out, dog.
I lucked out with Carlos
did.
Comedy.
Yeah.
There's this one kid though that keeps jacking the new ones.
Dude.
This one kid keeps jacking the new ones, and he doesn't put anything new out. He just puts the same YouTube clip out over and over again on every single.
He's a comedian?
No, he makes skits. So, but no, he's just this kid. And I was like, oh goddamn. And then whoever has CarlosComedy.com, it's some guy named Carl Guerrera from out of Florida. And I don't know what he does, but he must have it on auto pay because it's just
it just keeps going.
Just waiting for it to
dude.
Yeah,
that's rough, man.
We gotta give a shout out to Dan Pizzini. I guess Pizzini.
Yeah.
I thought we shouted you out, buddy. Long time listener, long time follower. He's part of the Yodel family. So Dan, I don't know how we forgot you. I thought we gave him a birthday shout out.
That was Dan L. Dan L. What was it? What's Dan's last name?
God, you guys are horrible at this.
Dan.
Well, yeah, we're men. We don't remember birthdays.
Birthdays and fucking shout
It's my brother's birthday today, and I forgot. Yeah.
Oh, that's
Shit,
not
what day
good.
is
He
it?
just turned a big 50.
The only reason I know your birthday though is because of the Star Wars shit and how you fucking hate it.
Well, these kids come out, they're like, May the 4th be with you, you fucking nerd.
Nerd.
I love Star Wars too, but I was born before Star Wars, which should have won Best Picture.
Oh,
Which is a good segue into our list. One of the listeners recommended a list. This one we couldn't go off the cuff because there's too many, and there's some that we may think didn't win, but did.
Yeah.
So we're doing top 10 movies that should have won an Oscar. We'll get into the criteria afterwards. Rodger, you big movie guy?
Yeah, I'm definitely a movie guy. So what's the format of the show? You guys just hey, get out of bed, do a podcast.
yeah, that's right. He was sleeping.
Well, I apologize.
I had a long day.
Tell him what you did. Tell him what you did.
Oh, today, so like a week ago, I was supposed to take care of some business in LA, and I did, and I just hung out with a bottle of Tito's for like 3 days. So when I was supposed to take care of it, I couldn't because I didn't have enough time. So I came over here. So my drunk tax today was to drive to LA at 5 a.m, pick up my merchandise, and then come back.
So you punished yourself.
Yeah, basically.
And it still didn't work because you're like, bro, I need a drink.
No, I'm on the wagon, baby.
It's elevated because that's what he was saying the whole time he was here last week. He goes, I'm on the wagon, man. I've been good. I'm going to the gym. And he started shadow boxing in front of me. And I was like, cool, man, right on. And then all of a sudden he takes off to LA. And then,
dude, it was bad.
Yeah, Amber goes, where's Rodger at? Was he supposed to come back? I go, Rodger, I guarantee you, Rodger's in a hotel room right now with a bottle.
So you were just by yourself drinking?
No, it was 2 days with a nice young lady.
I don't want to give your business up. So
but the other day it was like recovering. She left, and I was like, hey, I need this room for one more day. Because I couldn't drive because it was like,
Dude,
checkout time.
The worst, bro.
Yeah, we check out time, and they're like knocking on your shit. I'm like, oh, hold on. I'm going to go front desk. So
I got to say, man, drinking, you could save money or it could cost you money.
Oh, yeah.
Even if you stop, I've been sober 2 years, but then picked up gambling, so I might as well.
Well, it's better gambling when you're sober
I've been
anyways.
hitting good. I gotta show you some pictures.
I was there for one night. I was like, oh shit.
Oh, I know you broke. Yeah, and then I was like, you give me $12, dude.
He's been winning so much that like he's calm when he hits, and I was like, me and the other guy that were behind you, and you hit, and we were just like, oh man, that's great. He was just like, yeah, shh.
Yeah, well, I don't get excited in the casinos because you don't know who's watching.
Yeah, who's watching?
And you hit big, and now they give you cash, and then you got to walk to your car.
Well, dude, forget that, dude.
Dude, something crazy happened the other Sunday night. I'm performing, said I'm like, I'm gonna go to the Flamingo because I'll burn my free play.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm walking, you walk into the Flamingo from the Link,
Yes.
and there's a bathroom to the right. So I figured, all right, I'm going to go in, right? I put my Zins in when I play. Let me take a piss. As soon as I walk in, to the women listening, there's male etiquette where, if there's a urinal open, if there's one open, okay. But if there's like 5 open, you don't go next to another dude.
No,
I hate that.
Oh, dude,
Right?
it drives me nuts.
No, it's the worst.
Yeah.
So luckily, there was a dude here, two stalls, some other dude in the middle, and then there was like 4. So I go down. I look over. This guy's jerking off in the urinal.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that's rough.
And he's staring at all the guys.
Fuck you.
And, you could tell that something was off. And he's trying to make eye contact with dudes. And
He's trying to test the waters, dude.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah. He's over there gauging.
He's all, hey, who's down?
but I'm
Hey,
not going to
down,
lie,
dude.
man. This dude's root was humongous.
This guy was double fisted.
I don't know what the hell he was packing.
Yeah.
Because you see it in the corner of your eye, and he's staring.
And he's
I was like, yo. And then it's one of those things where, like, I'll be like, yo, what are you doing?
yeah.
But then I don't want him to go, throw it at you or
Yeah,
something.
Spider-Man.
How inmates are.
Yeah.
So he was trying to make eye contact, and I was done, man. And I washed my hands. I got out, and then there was a couple other people that walked in. Then
Did you just
I
pick
heard some guy go, yo, man, what the fuck?
Fuck, man.
But I'm like, God, man. I mean, you see stuff like that in L.A. all the time on the street. You'd always see guys rub one out on the street or just taking a dump on Hollywood Boulevard.
There's 2 things in Seattle that happened to me that no one believes me. Like this, I was standing at the bus stop when I first moved there, and I was spitting because I was smoking a cigarette. I was spitting, and this homeless guy goes past me and goes, "Hey, spitting's a dirty habit. Stop doing that." And then he just walks across the street calmly, just drops trowel, and takes a dump, and then picks it up, dude. And I told somebody that happened. They're like, "Nah, that didn't happen." I was like, "I seen it happen."
Oh, this happen all the time.
It's like, what?
How is that not believable?
I have no clue. Well, this is Seattle 2003 or 4 or whatever when I moved there. So I was like, dude, nobody believes me. And the second one was I'm walking to work. This is before smartphones.
Mm-hmm.
And I turned, there's a Starbucks at the corner. My restaurant that I worked at was right here. And I look in the Starbucks, and Derek Jeter and Jorge Posada are buying coffee.
Oh, shit.
And I look in there, I stop, and I just stare at them, and they just walk out like that. And then there's people at the table. I was like, yo, did you see that? They're like, yeah. I was like, and then I walked into work, and I told them what happened. They're like, nah, that didn't happen. Like, why is nobody
Who do you hang out with?
No, just the people I work with. I was like,
You used to see homeless people taking dumps all the time in
dude.
L.A. Dude, I was driving. My ex-wife's friends came out, and we were going out to eat, and we're driving. And she's like, "This is such a nice neighborhood," and super like I don't want to say left, but like very very loving.
Accepting.
You know what I mean? Like
accepting.
Like, and I'm like, nah, you don't want to live around here. And she's like, what are you talking about? And I mean, like on cue, guy just pulled his pants down and just shot liquid out. And she was like, ew. And I'm like, I just started dying laughing.
Yo, and that's normal.
Yeah,
You see it all the
of
time,
course.
dude.
Catch guys taking dumps all the time on Hollywood Boulevard.
You know what's funny is you're talking about the urinal thing too. Like if it's just only one left, I'll check the stalls.
Yeah.
I'll be like, are these done too? Are they ready? I'll go in there. But that's crazy. Dude had a full grip of dick and extra to spare.
Full grip of dick.
Yo, I'm not lying, man.
That's going in the quote book. That's going in the quote
He's all,
book.
this is what I'm doing right now.
Little brother too, man.
Some
He was
handless.
short. And, I mean that thing. I'm looking. I'm like, what the fuck? Because you could just see it.
Mm-hmm. Just
I mean, and he's standing back. But at first I'm like, because when you're done peeing,
you shake
Yeah.
a little.
shake
You give
a
it.
little.
You give it a
Yeah.
little.
But he was just
How you doing?
He was stroking it and just looking at everybody.
So what'd you do?
Got out.
I
I,
got
ain't
it.
talking. I didn't even say, what's wrong.
that
I mean, let's
protocol?
say we're gonna throw hands. Now this dude.
With his dick out.
Naked fist fighting? That's never a good idea, dude.
No.
Well, I'm saying if he's rubbing one out in a urinal, I'm willing to bet he's not a pacifistic or like a Like, oh, my bad. I'm sorry.
Sorry about that. I thought I was at my house.
Yeah, he's not above any other gross things. So it's like I don't know where your hands else been. You got shit all in your fucking
I
nail.
don't know what's going on. I don't even want to. You looked and then you're like, what the fuck's he doing? He got out. But I mean, I laugh. But you're used to that. You see people all the time, and having sex in front of everybody. Remember that one time we were driving in San Francisco?
Oh, when?
And remember those people were banging at the guy was banging the homeless couple was banging at the payphone.
Yeah. I forgot. I totally forgot
They were in the
about that.
payphone booth. He's just tearing it up.
Yeah.
Looking at everybody. People walking by.
Yeah, that's dirty.
Is that why they got rid of payphones?
San Francisco is crazy though. San Francisco, they had I remember they were talking about they have a shit app, human shit app, for all over the town.
Yeah, so you don't step in it.
Yeah, and then
Can you imagine spending that much money to live somewhere and then you got to deal with that on a day to day? I mean, it's overpriced to begin with. Mm-hmm. And they don't even control. You were telling me too. You couldn't even park your car. They were smashing and grabbing all the time.
they call it bipping. They start bipping your shit. They get them the spark plugs and just do it just to do it.
Well, that's why I didn't book anything in the Bay Area while I was here because my shit has out of state plates.
Oh yeah.
I was like, nah, dude, I got everything I have in there.
Yeah,
so,
they'll definitely fuck with your shit.
We used to use the spark plug when we take back in the day. When
yeah,
because
they'll do that like they're stabbing you in
you
prison.
just take the ceramic. It goes right through the window.
Really?
Yeah, it'll shatter it.
They got me in Seattle, across the street from the Tacoma Comedy Club. Stole my pistol. Fuck. You pissed.
But you left it in the car. I heard people just leave their windows down.
Yeah.
Oh, they leave everything open.
You're better off.
Yeah.
I used to do that when I had my system in my 1984 Ford Escort.
What kind of speakers
station
did you
wagon? I had 215s. I had MTX Thunders.
Nice.
I had
yeah.
at that time. I don't know if I had an acoustic amp or a Fosgate, and I didn't use the electronic crossovers. I used the coil.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Had a Pyramid EQ, Clarion receiver, but I would leave my door unlocked. I had an alarm on it, so once they opened it, it went off because I didn't have the shock alarm at that time. So if they just opened the door, it would go off because that's what back in the day you'd see if the doors are open.
Yeah.
And that Viper shit was the one. Remember?
Wait, what
Stand
year was
back.
this?
Stand back.
What year was this?
1989.
Oh yeah. Oh, that was a prime time. I seen the first time I came over here to crash. I seen a guy in a 5.0. Top down, white like the Vanilla Ice one, and it said "Ice Baby" on the back of it. I tried to catch up to him so I could take a picture, but I couldn't catch him.
Do you like the? I wasn't a fan of the newer, older Mustangs with the slope down. I like the traditional,
The boxy one.
Because I bought one in 06 when they brought back the old model.
Okay,
which is what you see now.
Yeah, I'm not too much of a car guy, but I just remember that
those
boxy
slopes
style
underneath
from the...
it because it went right down. It didn't have the big grill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That you like. I like those on muscle cars and back then American cars.
It's funny because we're talking about crazy shit happening on the streets. Last week, we were driving and my wife was like, "Oh my god, the tits!" And I was like, "Where?" I was looking. I was like, she was like, "That lady." It was a homeless lady on the kitty corner. Had her tits out, just lift her tits up, and then I was like, "Oh, that's crazy! I haven't seen that in a while." Because there's homeless titties all the time.
I seen some homeless titties before I left.
Yeah, but in this area we don't have homeless no more, so I don't ever see homeless titties.
Yeah, that's this place. I haven't seen too many homeless, but before I left Seattle, dude, I seen some homeless titties. I was like, "Oh, those are some sad titties."
Yeah,
that lady's sad right now, dude. I feel bad for her.
Yeah, and then I was upset at
Bad
myself.
for her, dude. Dude.
I was upset at myself because I was like, I've been out of the game so long
Homeless
that I should have known
Homeless
titties were
dude.
around.
They
I
were
should have
sad.
had my titty radar when it's been going. It's out now because I should have felt titties around out. You know what I mean?
Boom, 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 boom.
But yeah,
I'm a titty. I mean, I like titties. I've never seen a pair of titties and said, "Oh, put those away."
I love them.
But an A cup, those are. I'm a
It'll do.
ass and thighs guy.
yeah. I'm a thighs guy too. Yeah, that'll work.
Anyways,
like women. It's like women.
I just like women.
Making it all
Just taking
uncomfortable
so
for
many
Nikki.
notes. I'm not
That was
blushing
an
at all.
extra dude in
She's like,
here.
guys, I'm right here. Nice.
Nice.
Because man, there's the fashion industry for model, standard for beauty, and then there's the standard that men like.
Yeah.
And because you think of the fashion industry as basically a lot of chicks and gay dudes run it. You know what I
Sure,
mean?
why not?
So, but when you're looking at what straight regular dudes like, it's nowhere near that beauty standard.
No, it's nothing that you
There's
find
a
in magazine.
commercial on right now about some pill or whatever, about weight loss pill, and there's a lady, big tits. She's at like a farmer's market. She's dressed. She goes, "Have you had problems with your weight your whole life?" I have. I was like, "What are you talking about? That's what women's supposed to look like. You're supposed to have
we
a
like
little-
that.
You like it. Dude. What are you talking about? You fat."
Did you see like a fashion
terrible.
model,
I
and
like
then
that
then
shit.
you
I
then you
like
see
it.
like the chicks we like are like those hot rod magazines. Remember, you see those types of girls on
Yeah,
the
dude.
hood.
Yeah, man.
You're like, that's hot
If
to
you were,
us.
okay, me and
real.
Carlos can contest to this, like, or was it? Is it test to this? A test.
A
A
test.
Don't
test
worry,
to
you
this.
don't need to use big words.
Dude, I'm a guest. I gotta impress so I can come back. Lowrider magazine, Dazza.
Oh, I remember those.
Dazza. There was a lady named Dazza, like in the mid '90s, dude. She was like the best.
Let's pull her up. Her name's
The Google
Dazza.
machine.
Dazza, dude. I don't know if she's alive or not, but
Can we show a picture of her? I guess we can.
it's
in
bikini.
post.
It's bikini.
Yeah, what you call it?
Mid '90s.
For real,
Lowrider
man. I like that
magazine,
shit where if
Dazza.
you hit it, it hits you right back, man. Fuck all that noise. You know what I mean?
Dazza, D-A-Z-A. Oh, look, came right up. Model,
yeah.
lowrider. Boom.
Or what was the other one?
That
too,
was the
man?
first one when you were like 13, 14. You're like, oh, I like that.
I like that. That's
I
what-
like it.
Oh, yeah. Look at that. That's strong.
This is my new
She's
favorite
still,
episode.
dude,
She's still active?
she's still big. Yeah, I remember her.
Yeah, that's Dazza.
Yeah.
But yeah, she's still
I'm about to
she's
look her
still
up.
killing it.
What was the other one too, man?
Yeah, see that? That's strong.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
dude.
Thank you for sharing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited.
I got to follow her. Is she on Instagram?
Hit her up. Hey,
Well, holler. Hey, what's
I don't know
cracking?
if you know me.
I remember you from a long time ago. I just want to say what's up. You want to go get some ice cream or what? Just
Vita de
holler.
Guerrero. Remember her too?
Vita Guerra.
Yeah,
Vita Guerra.
Yeah.
She's from New York.
I remember that.
I know all those fucking Maxim ladies, dude, back in the day, dude.
Hell
Already
yeah.
the top 10.
The Maximum ladies. I remember that.
Models from the
all right,
90s.
Nikki.
Oh,
So, like, as a, because what do women?
'Cause
what
you
do
have a
think
vagina.
Women like?
Yeah.
No. I'm saying, what do you think? Like, because there's the standard we like.
Yeah.
And then there's, because like I can't do all those plastic surgery. Like I don't know
Yeah,
who's
it's
telling
too
them
much,
that looks
dude.
good.
I don't like that at all.
But would that be like the comparison of a dude that's like really ripped?
I feel like that's a really small percentage of women that
Like the-
are into that.
Right.
Yeah.
Just
so,
a dude that's huge and jacked, like can't wipe his butt kind of guy.
They like
No,
a guy
thank
that
you.
can eat.
You
more
like
than
they like
anything.
dad bods, which is what you hear.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I hear. Yeah.
But it's kind of the equivalent.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Some
Guess that
thick-
works. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or a guy that's just famous with a lot of money.
That's all he's.
They'll find him cute.
Yeah, Jack Black.
Jack Black.
Women will find a way to find a dude cute.
Ah, dude, I can retire.
Yeah, if he's got money or something. Oh, he's. What are you talking about? He's attractive. He's 400 pounds.
He's eccentric.
Do you guys get that a lot since you're like in the spotlight?
What's that?
Well, it's
Like,
different
just-
levels of fame at the
But
table.
I know, but still, like, you guys get that spotlight. Do you get a lot of women that are like into you just for that reason?
I wouldn't know.
No, I don't. My wife thinks it, but it's not true. Like she's probably gonna listen to this. She'd be like, "You're fucking lying." I know you're lying because I see girls in the audience fucking liking you, and it's like I always tell people every time. Stand up comedy is a date night thing. It's not a single ladies thing. So it's like.
Oh, that's fair. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like it's always bachelorette parties. It's always someone with a birthday party. It's always someone on a
But
date.
it is after the show slides. They slide in.
But you know what I've noticed too, like
Shut the fuck up,
those
man.
ladies. That
Let's be honest here, Carlos, and I'm sorry, Roger.
no, I got.
Addressing this. You definitely outkicked your punk coverage with your wife.
Yeah, my wife's awesome.
No, I'm just saying. Like, if this was normal,
Yeah,
like if we were on an island,
then yeah, I wouldn't. Yeah, she's dope.
you look like you should be with somebody that looks like Roger.
I
Straight
was.
buff, straight buff with a mustache.
Yeah.
Dude.
Drunk for 3 days.
Hey, vieja,
Yeah.
vieja, go get me a Coca-Cola.
Yeah.
I'm hungover.
Make something. Make something.
Fuck, I'm hungry. I will say this, like, it happens, whatever, but like 9 times out of 10 we go back to the hotel alone. I prefer that, so I don't have to fucking get in trouble or have to
Yeah.
talk to this lady afterwards. Or also like married women, dude, it bothers
dude.
me. It bothers me so much. It's like your husband's right there. Stop it. What are
No,
you doing?
there's levels. Like for me, when I was younger, I did all right. but there was different types that came later on. And when I was married, I'll be honest with you, the business made me very hard to trust women in general.
I imagine.
Because, I mean, I can't tell you.
Yeah.
I'm not saying names. I was at a show one time, and some girl did something with a comic, and then brought her man the next day.
Oh, that's rough.
And then it's like, if maybe they're into that.
Yeah.
But they weren't. It was like, shh.
Tom Howard. Oh, good. I'm sorry.
No, go.
Tom Howard. Remember Tom Howard?
Yeah.
He used to book shit up north in the Pacific Northwest, and he had a casino, and it was like one of my first casino runs and gigs and shit on the road. And he goes, he's all right, young fella, I'm gonna get you up there. And he goes, but when you do your shit, just do your set, have a good time, get paid, but just go back to your room. He goes, don't fuck around with it, because up in Coos Bay.
Okay.
He's like, don't fuck around with any of the ladies out there. And I go, oh, okay. And he goes, I'm just telling you this just for your own good. He goes, because you don't know who just got done. It's a small community, so everyone's fucking everyone at one point, and someone's going to get upset because the new guy's in town, and don't be that new guy. And he goes, because, he might come after you. I was
going to say that's the danger in messing with married. Like, I would never.
Oh, I can't do that, man.
No,
I'm
you
scared
can't.
of that shit, man.
That's how guys get killed.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
And you don't know what her motives are.
Yeah,
Like,
just to make him jealous. He wants to
I'm gonna
fucking
piss
talk to
him
the
off.
comic.
Also,
Yeah.
I got married too early. Now I want to try to have fun. Like,
Yeah.
that's one of the... I have that theory in my head that people get married too early and then they start... I'm bored. It's like, what?
Look, you're always going to get bored.
At some point.
Whether you get married young
Yeah.
or older, it's just inevitable. And it's just part of the sacrifice that you have to make for another person and for life. But, again...
I'll never get bored, babe.
We should do a close up. Do it.
Say it again.
Say it again.
I'll never get bored, babe.
There you go. She has it forever.
I mean, once you reach a certain age, you've been there, did that.
Yeah.
And it's much easier to deal with the boredom when you're older than what you were saying than when you're younger.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because, it is what it is. But I remember one time, I mean, I got awful stories. And again, Nikki, just I'm not picking on your gender, but a lot of women have a distorted view of accountability. And I remember we were doing a show, and a bridal party was there, and one of my friends, I would tell you if it's me, it was not me, so this isn't coded. One of my friends was making out with the bride to be.
Oh shit.
Then he went around and made out with the maid of honor. Now, here's the crazy part. One's getting married. The other was married. He didn't know they were sisters. They were mad at him, calling him a scumbag because he made out with both of them. And he's like, wait, what bizarro? You're getting married and she's married.
Mm-hmm. And I'm the asshole?
And I'm the asshole. Like, I'm the one with the moral... you're still going to try and bang two sisters.
I mean...
Hey, you got to get that on your resume.
Yeah, just for the story.
No, come
you know
on,
what
buddy.
I mean?
Guess what I did last week?
But they were all upset. They were like, they were like, how dare you? You don't, you're a scumbag. And he's like, what?
Like, you guys better fucking
And
look in the mirror.
I doubt he's listening, but he knows this story.
He knows.
Well, it's like, I'm still on the streets, so I'm scared of bringing girls back and they're tipsy, and then in the next morning they have a boyfriend or husband and they got to explain. It was like, oh, he did something to me. It's like, whoa.
Well, that's the other thing you got to deal with too is the come to honesty moment, right?
Yeah, in the morning
so
or
if a chick's
later on
been
that night.
out there philandering, and then one day she might say, you know what, I need to come clean. And then he's like, well, who?
Yeah.
Well, that comedian Roger we saw, and next thing you know, you
told me you went to go play blackjack.
Yeah. But now I'm saying you're performing, some dude's waiting for you.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude, yeah, I'm good with that.
But it's bad. It's bad karma. It's not street smart. It's just not good. Just stay away from the married ones.
Yeah, fuck all that noise.
Because you might even have a problem with a boyfriend. I mean,
Yeah, they're everywhere.
I'm not gonna get. I'm not that.
talk to the dude.
Always.
Yeah.
Well, you gotta show that respect.
Yeah. I'll talk to the guy. I'll say hello. How you doing? Nice to meet you. And then I'll talk to the guy. What are we doing? I'm not talking to some dude's lady.
Well,
No, not
there's a
till-
lot of dudes sitting in jail right now. A lot of cousins, a lot of brothers, a lot of boyfriends, a lot of husbands. because of some shit that their sister, cousin, or or wife or
did
girlfriend
what?
did,
Yeah.
and whether they're telling the truth or not, it's irrelevant. There ain't no, you got to go do what you got to do, and it's just not good, man. You don't want that on your resume.
Fuck no.
What was the name of this list?
Fucking things.
Oh yeah, top 10 movies that never won an Oscar. We got to get into it. So we're gonna do top 10 Oscars. I did some research on this first because if we're gonna start naming movies, they might have won, they wouldn't have won.
It's broad as big.
There's a bunch of lists that I had no idea. Like one of them, I thought they won. So criteria is basically we'll whittle it down or narrow it down. But then if they lost to some good movie, a lot of these lost to shitty movies.
Yeah, well, the Academy, they were even talking about this year. They're like, a lot of the people that are on the Academy don't even watch all of the films anymore.
That's crazy to me.
What?
Yeah, they said they don't even, like, some of them were like, nah, we're good. We don't want to watch all
That's
of them.
like those guys voting for the Hall of Fame
Yeah.
in baseball, and then their sports writers are like, no, get old players, dude. Like, that seems more logical to me.
Yeah.
Well,
There's
a
some
lot
more
of this,
grudges.
too, if you know the history of the Academy Awards, they created this award to give value to something that didn't have value. So it's almost like a penny stock, right? Where, like, we're going to pump this.
Yeah.
It really has no value until we gave it value. So, in other words, okay, we're the movie studios.
Yeah.
So how do we get people to see the best actor of that year? Well, we'll give them a trophy, the best actor. And a lot of that was done to add value and give a worth to something. So now they say, hey, this was the best picture of the year. This was number one, right? Because that's what a championship is,
Yeah.
right? The Philadelphia Eagles are the champions of the NFL. So they're the best team. That's the way you decide what the best is for one year. And that's basically what the studios in a nutshell did. And it was something to sell to the general public.
Okay.
Then later on, it started having value. Like when you're looking at the 70s, 80s, 90s, you had some really good movies. It meant something. And then I think it doesn't even... Nobody
70s.
cares anymore. Nobody's even watching it anymore.
Yeah, the one that just won, did you watch the new one, the Best Picture, Nora?
No.
I didn't watch it either. Did you see
I don't
it?
even know what's nominated.
Oh, yeah.
The only reason I know is because I listen to Howard Stern.
Oh,
And
shit.
He'll talk about that stuff. That's the only reason I know.
Well, to older people, it mattered, man. It mattered to us. I remember
Yeah.
being a kid, and
Yeah.
everybody would sit around the TV and watch, and there was like, it was entertaining. It was you saw some of the movies. You were rooting for movies,
Yeah.
rooting for actors.
When I was
nobody
16,
cares anymore.
17 years old, I would take the Greyhound from Sacramento all the way to LA because the Oscars would be in March back then. And now, but I think it came back to March. But I would just go on the red carpet and watch. Just like, oh, because like that, I was so into movies and so in Academy. And I remember one time I go, fuck, I want to be in a movie hella bad, man. I was just praying to God. And then the next day, I'm walking on the Chinese Man Theater, like right in front, and this guy goes, "Hey, you want to be in a movie?" And I go, "Yeah." I was like, "That's great." I was like, "What kind of movie, though?" First off,
Hold up, Jim.
And he goes,
and then the van pulled up.
he goes, "Meet back here at he goes, "Meet back here tomorrow morning at 8:00 in the morning." And I go, "Okay." He goes, "Dress like it's a New York fall." And I go, "Okay, if he wants to have more clothes, then it should be okay." All right, cool. So this was around my birthday on March. So I get there, we get on the bus, they drive us all the way to Long Beach, and we get off. And it's Spider-Man, the very first one with Tobey Maguire, and I'm in the one where they have the World's Fair where the Green Goblin is you can't see me in it though, because I was like, dude, because it was like I never would like to be an extra, and I was like, okay, this is my first extra gig or whatever the fuck, but they go, all right, whoever's birthday is January through March, you guys are number one. Everyone from April to June, you're number two. Everyone else, you're threes. All right, I need ones to run up and down. I need twos to run side to side. I need threes to run in a circle. All right, and action. And I did about 7 takes, and I go, man, fuck being an extra, man, because it's in Long Beach during the fucking spring in New York clothing in a fall, so you're all sweating balls. Diaz was in it. Joey Diaz.
Yeah, he was on the train.
Yeah, he's on.
Nobody touches him.
Wait, that was that scene?
Oh wait, no. That's part 2. He's in part 2. I was in part 1.
Okay.
I'm an extra in Hot Chick.
Oh shit, the Rob Schneider.
Yeah, so when they're in the, you could see me too. When they're in the competition, I'm holding a clipboard with a headset.
Oh.
Because my girlfriend at the time helped do the choreography for it. So I was like, one of the extras.
Yeah. Oh shit! I gotta check that out.
Yeah, you can see.
You do any extra work or anything on it? Huh?
I was in shit. It's
He was
gonna
like,
happen.
I was on the local news.
All right, so getting to the list, and this is legit. I'm not playing favorites here,
Okay.
but what disqualifies one of these is if it won to a worthy picture.
Okay.
Because there's a list. The list will tell you who they lost to. There's maybe 2 in here that you can make an argument for.
And this is only Best Picture.
Best picture.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so number 1 on the list. I'm actually going to hold my card because I think we're all going to agree in this.
Okay.
This was AFI's number 1 movie of all time. It's considered the most historic and most impactful movie, and it's Citizen Kane.
I do. That's what I figured out.
Citizen Kane has never won an Academy Award. It never won Best Picture.
That's crazy.
I've only seen the last part of it.
When he cried at the
When the lips. And I want to make it a point to start watching that list because I'm missing out on all kinds of old movies. So, yeah.
Well, Citizen Kane was unique. It had the M. Night Shyamalan twist. It's a great story. It's shot in a way you could tell some of it is on a set, and you could tell they tried to use effects, that, like when they show Xanadu or Shenandoah, whatever the name of. So it's kind of loosely based off of Howard Hughes. And I'm sorry, of Getty from the Getty Center.
I thought it was Hearst.
No, Hearst. I'm sorry,
There we go.
from the castle in San Luis.
Simi.
Oh shit!
Hearst
What
Castle.
was Hearst Castle called?
I'll look it up.
Oh, before it was
It
Hearst
was
Castle?
like Xanadu or Shenandoah or something like that. Nirvana. It had a name.
Yeah, I remember going to it when we went to San Luis.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah,
And they have the animals on there, and then it was one of the most amazing.
That's a great place though too.
Yeah, it was Hearst. I'm sorry.
They called
Yeah,
it
that was
La
a-
Cuesa and Cantanilla.
Cantanilla?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the nickname?
Yeah.
No.
It was more like Hearst Castle.
The Casa de Cantanilla.
Yeah.
Yeah.
El
the
Casa
house of-
de-
No, it had a
Hearst,
term like Shenandoah or Xanadu or something. Nirvana.
Shit.
Well, what was it called in Citizen Kane?
Oh, Enchanted Hill?
Nah.
Yeah, no, the,
This is the way my mind works now. It's just chopped up with half facts that apply to
it's
other
like COVID
people.
brain, man.
No, well, I say you're just like, no, I heard it somewhere. No, I did.
And now I'm distracted. I pulled it up and there's Daza.
Daza distracts
That's
all,
the
dude.
pool right there, brother.
I love you, Daza.
All right. So while you're doing that, do you have a best film that should have won an Oscar but didn't?
I mean,
Do you want me to give you the list?
I want to
Xanadu it was called.
There we
Oh,
go.
really?
Yeah. In Citizen Kane it was called Xanadu.
I want to say Pulp Fiction. That's what I want because I love it. That's one of those movies you could watch over and over again.
Now,
Yeah.
Pulp Fiction was on this list too, but it was a list of they lost to somebody good.
Oh, who they lose to?
Wait, let me pull that back.
Okay.
It was 1993, I think, right?
Yeah, 93 is.
I'll tell you.
Is Pulp Fiction, I think.
Because
93.
Pulp Fiction's on this list, but they lost to somebody
Or
pretty
94.
decent.
Bound Bonner should have won an Oscar.
Who? Which one?
Bound Bonner. Blood in, blood out.
Yeah.
Oh, Pulp Fiction lost to Forrest Gump.
Oh,
Lost to
that's
Forrest
right.
Gump. Also, Shawshank Redemption was in that year.
Okay, Shawshank Redemption.
That was a great year.
Is on
Yeah,
this
it was.
list.
That was a tough year.
99 is a good year too for movies. There's a
Okay.
ton of flicks that came
Are
out.
you sure Shawshank's on this list? Because Shawshank came out.
It was 90. It's 93 or 94.
It was nominated?
Yeah, it was nominated for
It
Best
was
Picture.
nominated, and Shawshank is considered one of the
Yeah.
One of
Another
best.
movie you could watch. I mean, it comes on TV. If you see it on TBS
Well,
on your guide.
you're just
watch
rattling off movies now.
No, well, okay,
no.
we'll just do that.
So we'll put
stick with-
we'll put Shawshank on
we'll
the
put
list.
Shawshank. So,
Shawshank.
All right, who's next?
All right, then I go. I'm gonna. Was Tombstone ever nominated? Because I want to go with Tombstone. Tombstone and Val Kilmer. R.I.P. Val
All
Kilmer.
right, but
I
now
know, too soon.
we're not doing. I mean, that's my
criteria.
top 5.
It's a dope at movie, man. I was watching it on. I was in the treadmill yesterday, and it came on, and I was, commercials and all. I don't give a fuck. I'll watch the shit out of that. And then he came on, man. And the way they introduce Val Kilmer in that movie is just he's playing poker, and what's his name? Sam Elliott. Talking about how he doesn't even like Doc Holliday, and all of a sudden
Yeah.
it cuts to him, he's playing fucking poker, and he's like, "Why y'all not wearing a bustle?"
Nah, bro, that's one of my.
You know who
top
that
five.
dude was he was arguing with?
Who was it?
Frank Stallone.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's hilarious. I didn't even notice that.
I'm friends with Frank.
Oh, really? That's fucking crazy.
I watched that documentary about like him being Sylvester Stallone's brother and him like singing big band.
Mm-hmm.
That's what he does now, right? He
Yeah.
sings big band and still acts a little bit.
Yeah. He's like,
Wait, what was the one you said? The other one that came out in '93?
So Shawshank and then
Pulp Fiction.
Wait, who did Pulp Fiction? Because they just said Shawshank lost to.
it was a good list. I'm telling you, it was the same year.
Yeah, 1994. So let's just do 1994.
Fucking nominees. Or Oscar nominees for Best Picture.
Yeah, so it wasn't. Yeah, who did they lose to?
Yeah, the fucking
You had the piano. No, that ain't it.
the Crying Game.
Oh no, 1994 nominees were The Piano, The Fugitive, In the Name of the Father, Schindler's List, and The Remains of.
Oh, Schindler's List.
So it
Schindler's
must have
didn't win? Or Schindler's List had to
I thought
win.
Schindler's List
Yeah,
did
won.
win.
Yeah,
Yeah,
won.
1994.
Yeah.
It must be 95 then.
But yeah, fucking Schindler's
Yeah,
List.
all right, so 1995.
Yeah.
Forrest Gump is the one that beat Pulp
Yeah,
Fiction.
there we go. That's that list.
So the nominees were Four Weddings and a Funeral, Quiz Show, Shawshank Redemption, and Forrest Gump. Pulp Fiction. Oh, so yeah, that was all the same. Oh, no wonder, because the list just said who they felt was the best.
Nah.
So I could put Pulp Fiction on here. I mean,
Yeah.
it was. I mean, it's a great movie.
Oh yeah.
We got Shawshank, Pulp Fiction. Carlos, what you got, dog?
Tombstone. We can't throw Tombstone there or what? No, because it wasn't nominated.
It wasn't nominated, and I don't know if it's.
All right, then
You
I
know
got.
that, you know that
it
Kurt
was-
Russell ended up, or not Kurt Russell, was
Yes,
he? Yeah, he
yeah.
ended up directing and finishing the movie.
Yeah.
Really?
Which is more of an interest. I mean, I'll throw that motherfucker on here. It's in my fuck that.
Yeah.
Let's put it on. It's
Yeah.
our list. There's
Yeah.
just a lot here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he ended up taking over and directing it and doing all the shots.
Well, that was like back in the day when the certain genres of movies were not getting nominated because you wouldn't nominate or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, 'cause the
Western
Westerns
or
weren't-
comedy.
Yeah, even though Unforgiven won like 2 years before, but like the acting in that, it's the general like the way the
Dude,
movie went.
Unforgiven is great.
Yeah, it's a good flick.
And
dude.
then the way it culminates to where you finally see what the hell everybody was scared of and talking about.
yeah,
was that Gene Hackman too? Yeah.
Yeah,
Clint
Gene
Eastwood,
Hackman.
yeah. Because
Oh,
remember
rest
he
in
said
peace.
Yeah, rest in peace.
they put Morgan Freeman, I think, right? Was it Morgan Freeman?
Yeah.
Was his friend?
Mm-hmm.
And they put him in a coffin, and he saw it. He drove by. Then he goes, "You put my friend." And he pulls out the alcohol and he starts drinking again for everybody to see, and just takes it. Then you get to see what everybody was fucking scared of. And I don't know if you know, but that was based off of Carlos's mom.
That's right. That's right.
Dude, she fell off the wagon.
She fell over and then took out the whole fucking crew.
She was like
It originally took place in Sacramento.
on the garden
All
block.
right, let me,
Garden Block. From Garden Block to Del Paso Heights, she was fucking, this is all mine.
Oh mine, dude.
now I'm noticing. I put Tombstone on there, dog.
Okay.
I'm cool with it. There has been a. I don't know, man. It's kind of like how the NFL Hall of Fame were against the Dallas Cowboys for so many years, where like it took Drew Pearson forever to get in the Hall of Fame.
Okay, I see what. Okay.
When you know he was a member of the All-Decade team, All-70s team. He was in 3 or 4 of the greatest plays in NFL history. I mean, there's something against the Academy of Martin Scorsese.
Oh, yeah.
Because for the amount of movies that this guy made, and to finally get an Academy Award for The Departed,
yeah, dude.
over Raging Bull, over Goodfellas, over Casino, over Taxi Driver, over Gangs of New York, right?
Yep.
There was just so many movies that this guy made. Now, we definitely got to put Goodfellas on this list.
Yeah, but I do agree though with the Academy said on this one, because you said that it lost to Dances with Wolves.
Right, Goodfellas.
And Dances with Wolves is a really, really good movie.
Yeah, but how many times are you watching it Dances of Wolves coming on and you just stop what you're doing?
I don't think they put it on because it's 3 hours long, but it's a great
great
movie. Like I showed it holds up still too. That's the thing too. If it holds up within time, because Amber's never seen it, and we watched it, and she was like, "This is really good." The cinematography, which is go back to like a Tombstone we were talking about earlier. That cinematography on both those movies are amazing, are great, and and also too, I like about Kevin Costner in that flick because it like we're going back in stuff about the film. He financed it all himself. He took the whole. He did the thing that you do with your YouTube special. He took it all on himself.
It's a great movie.
Yeah,
but it ain't fucking Goodfellas.
I knew that was coming.
I can see why they won, but it ain't Goodfellas.
It ain't good.
Nobody's quoting Dances with Wolves.
That's a fair point.
That's because
30, 40 years
That's because
later.
it's half in Indie.
Tatanka.
That's the Tatanka.
Come on, dog.
Yes. I have stayed here for the last 5 days by myself.
That's when he meets the
The little wolf when he comes by. He's like, "Here's my new friend. I am going to call him Socks and slippers."
No, it's a great movie, but it ain't no fucking Goodfellas.
Well, it's just one of those things where like, so you're saying that they had it against Martin, so they gave him for something that maybe or maybe he not deserve. It's like
It's a makeup call.
Yeah, so it's like Al Pacino for A Scent of a Woman. Like he had all those other roles you could have gave him for. So they're like, we got to give him something.
And I'm gonna say on this list, when I'm reading this thing, I don't even know, half these movies sucked.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So there's got to be the artsy way, because I don't know how they vote now.
Yeah.
And like you said, Carlos, they're not even watching them.
No, and the things that they're nominating too aren't even timeless. Like,
put your glasses on. You're scared.
We just talked about 95 right now, right? And 95 was won by what? Forrest Gump, right? Or what was 95?
Yeah, 95 was Forrest Gump.
And all that shit. So in 95, also Seven came out. Heat came out.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah.
Those are fucking dope ass timeless movies, but like a lot of the things that they nominate aren't even timeless.
All right, here's a good question to both of you.
Yes.
And we'll make it quick. It's whatever. Would you prefer making a movie and winning Best Picture, or making a movie and just it becoming known as a classic?
I go with the classic.
I go with classic. I mean, Buckaroo Banzai.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it fucking bombed in the theater. You don't remember that movie?
Of course I remember that movie.
Shawshank bombed.
It's like it's a cult classic. You can watch it and just like, oh, dude, it's so cool.
Fucking Jack Burton. That movie bombed.
Yeah, Big Trouble in Little China.
See, I guess even knew they
yeah.
Kurt Russell once again. Tombstone's bringing back.
Dude, I have that line in my joke. May the wings of liberty never lose a feather.
I was like, you know what Jack Burton says at a time like this?
Dude, that's great. I like what's his name? A Chinese girl with green eyes.
He gets all excited.
And I remember when Mortal Kombat first came out. I'm like, wait a minute, those are the dudes from Big Trouble in Little China.
Yeah,
the guy with the hat and the lightning.
What's it? They have a documentary about that henchman guy with the long hair.
Oh, really?
Yeah, fuck. His name
Kane?
is Louis. Oh, fuck.
Liu Kang.
No, from Big Trouble in Little China.
Oh,
so
sorry,
like the
going
leader
in
guy,
Mortal Kombat.
with the mustache.
Yeah.
And the long hair. They
Yeah.
had a documentary because he's like a henchman in everything.
In every 80s flick, he's
Yeah,
all
he's a henchman.
Or even like Ninja Turtles. He's in Ninja
I think
Turtles.
it's called
He is in
Henchman.
Ninja Turtles.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
That's
think
a
it's
good
called Henchman.
Oh yeah. Okay, I
Yeah,
have to check
that's
it
why
out.
there's a documentary on that cat, dude.
Raging Bull though was
man.
considered just a cinematic masterpiece, and even the way it's shot in black and white. And the crazy part is, if you watch it, whenever anybody's around LaMotta's wife, it's in slow motion. It's just he just watches. Like, he's the type of dude, if you were to clip Miss LaMotta on the road,
Oh, dude.
Jake's coming for you.
That's a wrap.
And
dude.
nothing will stop him.
Nothing.
Shit, he beat up his own brother in the movie.
Yeah, he beat up Joe Pesci.
He's all fat and shit. What do you mean by that? You included you with them. That meant something.
Yeah.
He's like, you're fucking...
He fucking nuts. He goes,
why'd you kiss my wife on the mouth?
you gotta
It's my
do all
sister. What do you...
Yeah.
You don't kiss your mother on the mouth. You don't... Yeah. But then he just see him...
Just festering. Just festering and festering. Bring it over. You're gonna fucking burn it.
It defeats its purpose. That, if there's one movie that actually, growing up, not with guys like that, but guys like that,
Yeah.
that it depicts that Italian American inner city mentality. It's that movie. Even the way they're hanging at the pool, the way they talk.
Yeah.
The way like, yo, who
Introduce
goes
me.
with her? Yeah, introduce me. Or when he fucking Billy Bats Frankie Vincent catches another beating. When he's like, you come over here making a jerk out of my brother.
Yeah.
Smacks him with the glass, and then they have to sit down. He's sitting there. He's like, "What the fuck's the matter with you?"
My favorite part is when Joe Pesci's wife says she didn't mean nothing by it. She just said it, and he didn't even say anything. He looks at her like, "The fuck you talking?"
No, he goes, "Oh, don't ever get involved between my brother." And then when she leaves, he goes, "Listen, you need to just take a weekend off, but don't tell Lenore I'm gonna bring my Guman, his girlfriend."
It's amazing.
It's such a great movie. Raging Bull should be on this.
Definitely
list.
should be on this.
Is this true that he did the fat part first when he was old and then he lost the weight?
Who knows?
I don't know. I thought he gained it during the movie. I thought he took a break.
I think I heard that somewhere. I don't know if it's true.
So this bull can rage. I'm the boss. I'm the boss. I used to do that before shows, joking around.
Yeah.
I'm the boss. I'm the boss. I'm the boss.
You never put me down, Ray.
You never knocked me down. Let me get it. That's where Luca got his from. Let me get a piece, just a little sliver, a little piece.
Oh, that ice.
Dude, that movie's great. All right, so we still have Goodfellas and Casino, but I'm throwing Raging Bull on there at number. We'll organize it. So Raging Bull 5. What you got, Raj? Do you guys want to see a list?
Oh, you were checking it?
Or I can read them.
I got one more. I got one in me right now. So,
You
pause.
can read that scratch.
Oh, yeah. No, it's just my eyes are broken.
Yeah, so is ours. Carlos, you there? Oh, yeah, your shit is already all fucked up.
Yeah, that's why I got glasses.
You take your glasses
the
off
focals.
and you look like
Blank
fucking
Hey, eyes are all little.
Millhouse.
But it's funny because my eyes. Because you know when you take your eyes.
Remember when Millhouse took his glasses off and he's all like fucking.
But Millhouse's eyes are little. Mine's are fucking still big.
Nah, but it's weird when you take them off. They don't look the same.
Hey, Color Purple didn't win?
No,
What?
and that I had that on the list. Color Purple.
I put it on there because that scene to this day when
Oprah?
When they're taking Celia away when they're kids.
Yeah.
It still makes me cry.
Oh shit!
To this day, dude.
I was just quoted the other day when she was like, "You told Harpo to beat me."
You told Harpo to beat me.
Dude, Color Purple.
That remake
movie.
is terrible. You see it?
Nah, I didn't.
I'm
I
not
didn't wanna
fucking
do
with
it.
it. Leave it
I can't do
alone.
it. I couldn't do it, dude.
Leave
I
it
was like,
fucking
nah.
alone.
They made it
like
a musical?
the way they're. I can't wait to see Stitch
What Stitch?
with the thing with the alien.
Lilo and
This
Stitch.
gonna be
Okay,
so
yeah.
fun, yeah.
Yeah, the new one. It looks the exact same. The cast looks the same. It's that nobody's making.
Leaps and
Lilo, fucking dude. It's the way we want to see it. You drop the ball on Snow White because you
hard.
gotta fuck with shit. Just leave it alone. If you're gonna redo it, do it the way everybody wants to see it. The dwarfs were scary,
Oh yeah.
They were.
but it's not. It's not a bad movie. She did a good job. That kid. What's her name?
Rachel Zegler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People wanted to hate it because she kept running her mouth. She's super talented, but why are you fucking with the storytelling? Like the storyline.
Everybody wants to put their own twist on
One
it.
day my prince shall come. That's the hit.
Yeah. That's the beat.
Hi ho, whistle while you work,
Yeah.
and someday my prince will come. Like, why the fuck are you taking it out? And then the guy, which I respect him more, he's a vagrant now. Like he's a street guy or whatever. The prince. They made him a hustler.
Oh,
Really?
And then he ends up kissing her, which they had to change that because she doesn't need a prince to save her. Just what the fuck, man?
Also consent.
Yeah. That she's like, when she was in the interview, she's like, it was written in the 30s, and obviously so.
Oh, yeah.
No, it wasn't. It was written in the fucking 1800s or 1700s. It's a fairy tale.
Yeah.
In Germany, with a prince.
They had kings and queens and princes.
Yeah. And if you're gonna change the story to make it end the way that they made it in the fairy tale, which is like I think they burn the witch or whatever. She has to walk on hot fire for it's really dark.
Yeah.
Those
Most of
old
those-
nursery tales were.
Yeah, they're
Dude,
terrible.
yeah, all that shit is dark. All those cartoons we used to watch too when were dark. The fucking Land Before Time, fucking
I still can't watch it without
yeah,
crying.
American Table, fucking Five-O, you know,
Five, dude. I can't fuck with that
so sad.
Five goes west.
Fucking all dogs go to heaven. What the fuck,
on,
bro? Like
yes.
Charlie.
shit. When Burt Reynolds is talking to the kid.
Yeah, fuck. He's like, all right, champ.
Come on, man. This shit's heavy, dog.
I gotta go, champ. She's like,
Yeah,
don't go,
well,
Charlie.
Don't go, Charlie.
This
She's
kid's
fine, I'll
crying
see
out
you
of the
again.
movie
Yeah,
theater.
he's like, you got itchy. Dom DeLuise,
Yeah.
fucking, don't go, Charlie.
He has to go. No, but get back to The Color
sorry.
Purple. When I think Oprah produced it, it was lightning in a bottle. The cast was fucking. How are you going to beat that cast?
You mean when Spielberg he and
I
Oprah
thought, but didn't Oprah?
Oprah did the remake.
Okay,
Yeah,
I thought
she
she
did.
had something to
She
do
was
with the
in.
first
She's
one.
in the first one.
No. I'm saying I know she's in the first one.
Uh-huh.
She I think she executive produced it or funded it or something. We have to look that up.
Oh, okay. I just know that,
And then
I
I
know
know-
the second one is her. She produced it, executive, and all that shit. That's why her.
Well,
and
if she's involved in the first one, the second one, then she gets a pass because
Yeah.
that's still her. That's still her
Yeah.
movie. She's probably trying to double dip.
Trying to get that money
Well,
twice.
between Whoopi Goldberg and Danny Glover and Oprah's performance.
Yeah.
And, she's running next to the
Ray Don
train.
Chong was in it. Hell yeah. I used to have a fat crush on her.
Oh, Ray Don Chong?
Yeah, from
She can get
Commando.
it, dude. Yeah.
That's Tommy Chong's daughter.
Yeah.
Yep.
She was in a movie. Oh, she was in Fame.
Yeah.
Not the movie. Was it the movie or the TV show?
I think the movie. But yeah, no, like you were saying, the Oprah probably double dipping, and then it just didn't work.
All right,
Yeah,
so-
I just.
Yeah.
Scratch my last rant.
So my,
Because she owns it. She can do what she wants with it.
the flick I'm gonna pick, man, is one that still hurts today every time I watch it, and I'm like the fucking lost to Shakespeare in Love, which is Saving Private Ryan.
Dude.
Saving Private Ryan is such a great movie that
is,
they had to have a hotline for World War for vets because they said it was such a accurate description of what war was like. For at the guys that went to D-Day were like, this is
Dude, it's
really
been over 80 years since we've had a world war. And almost 80 years ago, this country was almost lost. And that scene at the end when he's looking at the tombstones and he says, was I good enough, you know? And it shows him for what he did, you know, for, remember the platoon or whatever.
yeah.
And that was just for one instance. But then when it pans back, you see all those lives lost. So, you know, you could be a fat, ungrateful fuck today that cries over everything and thinks shit's handed to you.
Yeah.
When you see those kids at 18 years old being told, look, 75% of you ain't going to make it. So when this thing goes down, you need to rush to the fucking beach. And it goes down and they're all getting just annihilated. They did that so you could say that they're toxic. And fucking... It's so disgusting
If you go back and look at that
the way
movie,
society is today. It's fucking embarrassing. I meant, 2-3 generations ago, none of you would survive.
Oh,
fuck
no, dude. I mean, you get guys that can't even change his tire nowadays.
It's fucking
dude.
gross.
Yeah,
Well,
it
even-
makes me sick.
even in the military, they've lowered the standard for the physical attributes to, like a lot of people can't do what they were just doing in basic training. They had to
Yeah.
make it easier. So it's like not even just regular normal ass people that are in the military right now do have to like.
Dude, it's insane how spoiled we are and how far removed. I saw Saving Private Ryan with my grandmother. And my grandfather fought, all my uncles fought. They were, she was World War II. And
Yeah.
she, obviously she never saw combat, but she was telling us stories when both my grandfather and my Uncle Buddy were fighting over, they would go to the movie theater to see the newsreels. And then they caught one with my Uncle Buddy fought on the Ticonderoga, which is a very famous fighting ship. They call it the Fighting Lady. So when they're watching the newsreels, my Aunt Terry was like, oh my God, there's Buddy. And you see him getting communion, and then he's in a turret, just and fighting kamikazes, and and then you met the guy. He's maybe 5'5", really quiet, sweet guy. But all of these people sacrificed so you could be an overweight fat fuck on a scooter driving around the casino. That we got to move chairs out of your way because
I found out I had a war hero on my dad's side, my grandmother's brother was in the last battle to stop the Nazis, and then they sent him to the Philippines, and he got shot over there. He had the Purple Heart. Everything came back. I had no idea. They never talked about any of this stuff, dude. That's wild.
Yeah.
What annoys me?
They don't ever talk about
What
it.
annoys me too is how they have systematically removed Japan from World War II.
Oh, like in all films and pretty much
All films,
Yeah.
because they bring up internment camps. Yeah, well, so were Italians and so were Germans. They were at war. There was a lot of things that the Japanese were just not. My uncle was a POW there. They did not respect the Geneva Code. They were so bad. The Nazis were like, "Hey, yo, take it down a notch." And it's just nobody talks about that, and they just always bring up the Germans, but not, the Japanese, with all due respect, were some of the most organized, ruthless fighting force that the world had ever seen. I mean, they were no surrender. They would commit suicide. They were just disciplined, and they were beat by a bunch of fucking immigrants that came from nothing, and they were able.
USA.
Well, I think the bomb helped a little too.
Oh yeah, dude.
You know that they wouldn't surrender? Talk about balls. They got bombed, and they said, fuck it, we'll never surrender. Got warned, bombed again. Then the third one, they're like, okay.
Yeah,
All right, that's enough, dude. We're going to make Nintendo at some point.
Yeah. But you go look back at that
We're going to
movie.
just sell our cars there.
Yeah. You go look back at that movie, man. It's crazy, like the cast that's in it. Like,
Matt Damon, Ben Affleck, Vin Diesel.
yeah,
Vin
Vin Diesel,
Diesel,
Tom Hanks. There's also Ted Danson's in it.
Who's the guy that died? Fucking the drug guy. He was a great actor. He was in Heat. Fuck's his name?
Drug guy.
Drug guy. Fucking. He was in Heat. He was the guy that liked action. Called everybody slick.
Oh, Tom Sizemore.
Yeah, Tom Sizemore.
Did he
was in
die?
it.
Sizemore? Yeah, Tom
he
Sizemore
died.
passed away. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, he was a savage. He was dating Heidi Fleiss.
Heidi
Yeah,
Fleiss.
he was an animal, dude.
Yeah, he was an animal.
He's I'm going all in, dude. Fuck it.
Fucking love that guy.
Paul Giamatti's in it at one point. Like even like the small little bits. There's little guys there's little actors that are like, oh shit, that feels like. Oh, even the guy that's on Sons of Anarchy, and he's also on he was Opie on Sons of Anarchy, and he was also on Remember the Titans. He was the white dude, and it's dude,
Let's just look up the cast.
yeah. There's a ton of people. There's like even a little bit. He's the one that goes. He goes. You have to speak louder. I had a bomb go up by my ear.
Yeah. What's his name?
That was such a great. He goes. No, you mean James Private Ryan from Ohio.
Yeah.
He's like, make him look at read the paper. Hey, Tom Hanks such a
Do
great.
you know?
Even Giovanni Ribisi is another great actor too.
All right,
that's in
yeah.
it.
So
He's
here
in
you
it
go.
too?
Love him.
Ed Burns.
Ed Burns is
Burns,
great.
okay.
Yeah, Ed Burns.
Adam
is in
Goldberg.
Adam Goldberg. Yeah. When he says Upham, I still to this day I'm pissed off at Upham for not fucking saving
Holy
Adam
shit.
Goldberg.
Dennis Farina was in it.
Yeah.
Paul Giamatti.
Fuck.
Remember when he's killing him with the knife? He's like, no.
Yeah.
Bryan Cranston was in it.
Oh yeah, really? Oh, he was. See, there's like all kinds. There's so many. You go back and watch it over, and you're like, oh shit.
So the main cast is Tom Hanks, Tom Sizemore, Ed Burns, Matt Damon, Barry Pepper,
Oh, Barry Pepper.
Adam
Pepper.
Goldberg,
The sniper.
Jeremy
Fucking-
Davies,
Fucking sniper.
Vin Diesel's in it. It's
When
pretty.
he would pray and shoot too, and he was like,
Anna
Heavenly Father,
Maguire.
and just this looks it was such a good.
Dude, and then we can move on. But I don't know if
Yeah.
you know who Audie Murphy is.
Who was it?
Audie
No.
Murphy. So he was an actor. He later became an actor in Hollywood, but he won the Congressional Medal of Honor. What has one of my favorite quotes of all time. Gives men chills when you hear it. So basically, his platoon was bogged down, and there was a Japanese hill, and I'm sorry, it might have been a Nazi hill. So, anyways, he took the hill by himself. He was all alone. Took the hill by himself. So he won the Congressional Medal of Honor.
Jesus Christ.
But when they asked him, how were you able to take a hill by yourself? He just said, those were my friends over there. What was I supposed to do? fucking man.
Fuck, dude.
And now you're over here going, gluten's bad.
Carb-free tortillas. I should be ashamed of myself. Dude.
Carb balance.
Oh, dude.
I took a whole hill because his friends were there.
And you DoorDash something tonight.
We're awful. Myself included.
Oh, dude, I'm ashamed of myself. I'm gonna go fist fight somebody tonight.
I know, huh?
All right, so is it my turn?
Yeah, it's your turn.
There's a bunch on here. I want to throw them out too. Again, another Scorsese film, Wolf of Wall Street.
Oh shit!
But Clockwork Orange.
That didn't win?
Nope.
Oh wow.
And I put that too. Psycho didn't win.
Psycho with Vince Vaughn. That was great.
I'm just throwing some out.
Okay.
Big Lebowski. I'm not a fan.
I'm not a fan of
movie.
Big Lebowski.
I'm
either.
not, can't do
I don't
it.
get it.
No,
Me
that's,
neither.
that was
I
frat
mean, it's
boy
a
shit.
good movie, but there's those hipster white dudes fucking love that
They
shit.
love it.
Yeah.
Man. My whole thing, like, if you. The only thing that made me laugh in that whole movie was when the dudes break in and he's in the tub smoking a doobie.
Yeah.
And he goes, "Hey, man, this is a private residence, man." Like, that makes me laugh. The rest of the movie, I watched it 10 times. I was like, maybe it's me. Maybe I'm an idiot.
No, I mean it's a good movie. He's a great character. I just don't. They live and die by it.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't get it either.
I just like Sam Elliott, and he was like, "It's the dude." Sarsaparilla.
Memento.
Memento's great.
I've never seen that
man,
one.
That's awesome. That's Christopher Nolan's, I think, second flick. Such a good movie, man. It's like they go backwards. It's a movie that goes backwards, and
Okay.
it's really interesting, and it's great. It's
I'll tell you what movie I love, which was a Tarantino movie, was Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, dude.
I've finally seen that recently.
Do you know they just announced that David Fincher is going to make a spin-off that it's all going to be Brad Pitt's character,
Dude, that guy was great.
and they're going to put it on
Yeah.
Netflix. Yeah.
When he did to the dog, when he went and the dog fucking attacked him, and then he's like, I know you. You got that stupid name. What is it? And then she said his name. He's like, yeah, that's it. You guys are...
That-
he just killed everyone.
Yeah.
He beat up Bruce Lee.
Oh, that was
Yeah.
my favorite part when he goes, I'm registered as a deadly weapon. If we get in a fight and I kill you, I go to jail. He goes, anybody kills anybody in a fight, they go to jail. It's called manslaughter.
All right, so here's my nomination. I'm
your
putting
nomination.
Fight Club on it.
Oh shit! Fuck yeah! Fight Club is great, man. I fucking loved Fight Club.
Fight
you like
Club-
it?
No, I love Fight Club, but I was just like, I was so dumb. Like, at the end, you feel so dumb. You're just like, how did I not see that the whole
Well,
time?
you know, there was that whole era of the M. Night Shyamalan twist.
Yeah.
Which, Sixth Sense didn't win.
Oh
but
shit!
That
That's
could be an argument.
That's his best. I like Signs too from him.
I
But no one didn't
I
like
like
it.
it.
I liked it.
I didn't like on the rest of them. I only liked the Sixth Sense.
Sixth Sense, yeah.
Yeah.
Unbreakable's good. But no, but you're saying, wait, what we just said right now though? What were you just saying?
Fight Club?
Fight Club, yeah. Fight Club when it came out, like I was just so heavily involved in the story that I didn't think about anything else. I was just like, oh, this is pretty interesting. I've never seen anything like this. And then, you know, the monologues and the speeches, and then kind of like the thought process, and I was like, oh, so the whole, you know, twist of it, you know, no
Yeah.
spoiler that, you know, they're the same person. I was
fuck
like,
'em. If you haven't seen it yet, you don't deserve it.
Yeah, no shit.
But what I think was the payoff, though, okay, I'm glad it had the twist. I didn't see that. But then when they flash back to him beating the fuck out of himself,
Yeah.
and fucking doing all that shit,
Yeah.
you know, that it made it even more funnier. It was like an added extra
Yeah.
emotion
yeah.
to it.
When you watch it a second time, you're like, oh, damn, that's right. So he's having beer by himself, and oh, Marla never got like. And then she was, and when it clicks with him too, when she's like, he goes, "What'd you just call me?" She's like, "Tyler Durden, Tyler fucking Durden." He's like, "That's my name." And then all just flips, and then he was like, "Why are they calling me you?" And he was like, "Cause I'm you." Bingo.
And dude, but then the way people reacted to him, like they're like, who are we getting now?
Yeah,
And then you see people afraid of him.
like Jared Leto when he's all
Yeah.
busted up.
Yeah, dude.
But the meaning of the movie is it resonates, and not to bring things back to Italians, but it's why the mob was able to succeed, is because what the movie's basically about is the lower class, the people that touch your food, the people that park your cars. That
Yeah.
we're the ones that keep the world going, and when you can control that, and it's the same thing in politics. That's the voice. The people are the voice. They forget. But that's where the power is.
Yeah.
So, you know, when the mob back in the day was controlling the unions, you could have $1 trillion. You ain't building that fucking building. Are you going to go put the steel up yourself? So we control the steel workers. You control the concrete, the electricians. In a way, that's what it was about when he's like, look, we are the power collectively. And, we're the people that wait on you, the ones that you shit on. We're
Yeah, it's such a great
it had levels of meaning. The acting was unbelievable. The storyline was phenomenal. And I got to see who they lost to.
And Helen Bonham Carter just came out of nowhere and just fucking murdered that role.
Oh yeah,
dude.
Yeah,
she did not stop smoking cigarettes.
Oh,
I thought
and
that was
they're
fucking
making
amazing.
soap out of humans.
yeah.
Selling his fat asses back to them. That's a good line.
He goes, what do you say on the plane? He says, what do you do? He's like, I soap. I make and I sell soap. He said, Tyler, you're the most interesting single serving friend I've ever had. I have this thing about planes and things. Oh, no, I get it. It's clever. How's that going for you? He was like, it's going well. He's like, keep it up then. I used to watch that movie over and over again because of just like how like the interaction with everybody and the monologues in it were so good, man. Even when he's on the plane talking to the lady about how he's gonna he was like, if A plus B plus C equals X, and it's more than the cost of a recall, then we don't do one. She was like, what kind of car company do you work for? He's like, a major one.
All right, I'm not seeing who they lost. What year did it come out?
I want to say that came out in 97.
I want to say 96.
Maybe.
1999.
99. Oh, yeah, okay, that's right. Because 99 Matrix.
That's right.
And
That's another great movie, man.
Yeah, that didn't make it. The Matrix, also Fight Club. What else came out? I think Star Wars Episode 1 came out.
Well,
Take it easy.
99 was like a packed year for movies.
so it was Shakespeare in Love that won, I think, in 1999.
Oh, really? Is that what
Yeah.
that? Okay, then that's the one that beats Private Ryan.
Right, it beat Saving Private Ryan.
And Life is Beautiful. Life is Beautiful is a great movie. It's so fucking sad too. Fuck.
So are we in agreement on Fight Club?
Yeah, Fight Club's great.
Definitely.
There's another one that I think that should be on there, which didn't win. But you have any more?
No, I don't even think I have any right
All right,
now.
let's just go over the list and we'll debate it. It's a Wonderful Life.
I never seen it.
Really?
Yeah, I never seen
Frank
it.
Capra? Beautiful, fucking great movie.
I've seen it. Yeah.
Even for its time, it
Good
Well,
Will
it
Hunting
comes on
came
every
out
Christmas.
in 99, right?
What did?
Did Good Will Hunting come out in 99? No, 97.
Good Will Hunting's one of my favorite movies.
Such a good flick.
Wonderful Life, Green Mile, which people don't. I mean, I'm sure we know, but a lot of people don't realize that Green Mile, Shawshank, that's all in the.
It's on the same book.
No, it's all the same.
Stephen King verse.
Stephen King verse.
Yeah.
You know.
That's cool.
Walking a mile, walking over Green Mile, getting right with Jesus.
Good, the Bad, and Ugly didn't win. That's fucking great. That's a whole. That's a whole series.
Good, the bad, the spaghetti westerns.
No, but I'm saying that character Clint Eastwood plays, I think they made others with the same guy.
So
I
it's
have to look that
High
up.
Plains Drifter. It's there's two more, and plus the Good, Bad, and the Ugly. So I think there's 4 in total.
Of the same guy, right?
Yeah. So it's High Plains Drifter, the Good, the Bad, the Ugly, and there's 2 more. I should know this. That's all I do is watch westerns all day. Like I just watch Poor People Cable while I'm doing my
So the
work.
Dollars trilogy, it's called. Also, a
That's
man
right.
with
Fistful
no
of
name.
Dollars.
Yeah, that's all that because it was all that Italian guy that did the thing. A Fistful of Dollars for a few more dollars.
Yeah. For a few dollars more. Yeah.
And that's why they call
And
them
then the
spaghetti
Good, the
westerns.
Bad, and the Ugly.
The spaghetti
Yeah.
western.
Yeah, it was an Italian.
Yeah,
And they filmed them in Italy.
They shot and filmed them in Italy too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So in '99, you got this is the movies that you have in '99: Summer of Sam, Girl Interrupted.
That was a good movie.
That right, and then there was Varsity Blues. Hey, fucking, I don't want your life. American Beauty, Any Given Sunday. There's another one. Oh yeah, you said The Green Mile already. It was the Matrix.
Who did American Beauty beat? What?
Why did they say American Beauty came out in '99?
Is that who beat Fight Club? Because that's a good movie. I could see that. That was a good movie.
They're like they say watch it now, and it's like it just so it doesn't
Awkward.
hold up. Yeah, you said that's a hit.
All right, so we got. Do you want to put 6 Cents on this list?
Yeah, because Sixth Sense was his best one, and it was a twist that no one saw, and it was yeah. I would put Sixth Sense up there.
All right, so here's the list. We got Citizen Kane, Shawshank, Pulp Fiction, Tombstone, Raging Bull, Color Purple, Saving Private Ryan, Fight Club, Sixth Sense, and I still think we should either do Goodfellas or Casino.
Oh yeah.
Or Casino, just both of them, or one.
Or should we put them together and just round it off at 10?
A good Casino.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's do Goodfellas / Casino.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Because it's like a Clint Eastwood Dollars trilogy.
Yeah, it's like a spiritual sister.
It is. They're intertwined and they're the best. I love them.
Dude, it's great. Although I will say in the third act, I shut off Goodfellas.
Yeah, you can't watch it when he's all twacked out.
But as an Italian American, as an American of Italian descent, I don't want to piss the people off in Italy. They really get triggered if you call yourself Italian.
Really?
Oh, dude, you got to read the comments. They do not like it.
I had a clip about Latino racism go half a viral, and I have people like arguing.
You're not real.
Yeah, something like that, dude. Yeah, they're like,
You speak the language?
There's no such thing as like. I was like, all right, dude. I just put the shit up. I just put the shit up. That's all I care
Dude,
about.
mine
dude.
was something.
Keep arguing and liking it.
Mine is Italians going out in nightclubs, which was what the post was named.
Yeah.
I reshared
Oh yeah, I
it.
remember that? Yeah.
It's about me and my jerk off friends going clubbing in the 90s, and you just cannot believe the shitstorm it caused. Accused me of stealing from myself, from Sebastian, from "you're not a real Italian," people commenting in Italian, people answering back. It's just fucking insane. And I even put a disclaimer.
Yeah.
I said, look, I did this. One of the first jokes I wrote, I did it on a tour. It's just me and my jerk off friends going out. Back in the 90s, it's over 30 years old. Damn, it's like 20-something, 25 years old.
It's older than most of your kids.
They're like, this guy, who does this anymore? It's some Jersey Shore shit. No, it was actually before Jersey Shore. It's just awful. Anyways, third act of Goodfellas is brilliant to us because it's all centers around him stirring the gravy.
Oh, that.
He keeps calling, did you stir the sauce? He's like, yeah, I'm stirring it. He's making drug deals.
Yeah.
Because you don't want the gravy to taste bad.
Yeah.
He keeps
Meanwhile,
calling.
I'm looking at
make
the
sure
helicopters.
Make sure you stir the fucking sauce.
Yeah.
Such a main focus while all this other shit is going on.
I'm stirring.
But that damn helicopter, once the helicopter comes, I'm okay with turning it off.
Yeah. That was the same dude, huh, that was on Departed. He was the cousin, right?
Yeah.
And
And he
that's
was
funny.
also in, I think he was on Grounded for Life. And I think he's the guy that took him to the party in the McLovin movie.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it
you know,
is. Okay, yeah,
Because
yeah.
he beat his
I
ass. He
read
beat
for
him
that
up.
part.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
you did?
Yeah,
Okay.
and they gave it to him.
Yeah, he beat the dude's ass. That's right. He's like, "Why'd you come to my party?" And then the other guy he beats the ass. I was gonna say something too about that guy. Oh no, you said it's a Grounded for Life. Isn't that what the same dude?
Donald Logue.
Is that a white dude?
Yeah, the guy that was in Blade and
Yes, that fool's that fool's.
He's a good
super
friend of mine, man.
oh really?
very good friend of mine.
He's super underrated. He's
Who's
a super
this dude?
underrated actor. He's also like in he's in like Law and Order. Remember in Blade? He's the one that was getting.
He's got the red. He was Jimmy the cab driver on MTV. Remember when he would smoke a cigarette? And be like,
Yeah,
He would
yeah.
do all the excerpts.
Okay.
Dude, funny. He could do comedy, drama.
We should do that. We should do a list of
and an
underrated
amazing-
actors.
And an amazing fucking dude, man.
Oh yeah,
Fucking great guy.
yeah. That guy is a fucking.
Fuck, I haven't heard of that dude. And that cab driver guy, I remember that. When I
Donald
was like,
Logue is his name.
Donald Logue.
Yeah, we should
And
do
he was
that.
also in The Patriot.
Yes.
And who did he star next to?
In the Patriot. Oh, fuck, who was he in the Patriot?
It was him and one other guy, and the other guy's name was Skunk.
I
And
haven't
it's
seen
how
it in a while.
it's how I met Donald.
No, I don't even know.
Kirk Fox.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
It's Donald and Kirk Fox are always together, and that's how I met Donald Logue.
I haven't seen the Patriot in a minute, but I'm gonna watch it now over again. But
I haven't seen
All
that
right,
in a long
Kirk
quick
time.
Fox is-
question. We got to wrap it
Yeah,
up.
yeah.
What is you have Goodfellas, but what's a spin-off of that? That's another movie that's based off of the same story.
Oh, My Blue Heaven.
Yep,
Yeah.
Steve Martin.
He has
When
that
they
line
do
in
the
there.
comedy, but
Yeah.
it's based off of Henry Hill living in that
The
in the witness protection.
He had that. Didn't he have to sue him because he goes, you're already married. He goes, I didn't marry her on my real name. So that was something Henry Hill had told his probation officer. So I think he sued somebody about it. But he's still in the fucking Witness protection. He used
Bro,
to
I
live.
met him one night, Henry Hill.
He used to live in Seattle.
Well, he was
Yeah.
in L.A. And my friend of mine was like, "Hey," because there's a Jets bar there, and he said we were gonna go watch the games, and he was a big Jets fan, so he took me there, and he's sitting there with his Henry Hill jersey on, and it said Hill on the back, and he was like signing, good fella, and
Memorabilia and all that shit.
I remember I told you this, and he gave it. I got one, and I'm like, I don't want this shit, so I gave it to my father-in-law.
Mm-hmm.
But like because he likes that stuff. It's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
dude, but he just was like so into himself, and I mean, he was sick. You could tell he was sick.
Yeah.
But he was walking around.
It was funny.
No problem doing Comic-Cons and shit.
Well, everybody that wanted to kill him is all dead already.
Nah, you just couldn't. A lot of those guys you couldn't go near at one point. They were waiting for. It was basically waiting for somebody to show up. It was. There's no way you can get. I heard stories where they were stopping guys in the airport. Coming over to hit. I think it was maybe Sammy, the bull or something was in Arizona. I don't know, but I was reading online, so I don't know how true it is. But they were like, the feds were always watching him.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So like, Henry Hill was one, I guess, where he couldn't get away or whatever it is, but who knows? Anyways, all right, so let's go to list. Do you want to change in order here, or it doesn't matter?
It doesn't matter. It's actually a great look.
It's a strong list.
It's a strong list, and the way it's structured, the way it went in there. Let's see. Read it off.
All right, here's how I would do. I would do Citizen Kane 1, just because it's
funny 'cause
AFI's top film of all time.
They didn't even get an Oscar.
I didn't even get an Oscar. I would do Raging Bull 2.
I agree. I concur.
Tombstone 3.
Yeah, Tombstone 3.
Fight Club 4.
Yeah, I'm there.
Fight Club 4.
Number 5, what? Either Color Purple or Saving Private Ryan. Saving Private Ryan.
Saving Private Ryan 5.
Yeah.
Goodfellas Casino 6.
Yeah. And then 7.
Let's see.
What do we have left?
We have Shawshank, Pulp Fiction, Color Purple, Sixth Sense.
Pulp Fiction, Shawshank, and then Color
Yeah,
Purple.
okay, I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Sixth Sense
We
last.
were all in the same brain.
Well, it's just the Pulp Fiction and the
The
Shawshank.
Shawshank.
Like anytime it's on, you stop and watch at least 10 minutes.
So
of
we're
it.
doing
Yeah.
Pulp Fiction over Shawshank?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's 7.
There's more violence.
Shawshank's 8. Color Purple 9. And then number 10 is Sixth Sense.
Yeah.
So here's the list, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, we did
Top
it.
10 movies that should have won an Academy Award and didn't. We're going to start number 1, Citizen Kane, even though it's a great movie. It's not my favorite, but it belongs number 1.
Yeah.
Number 2, Raging Bull. It's almost one of my favorite movies of all time.
Yep.
Number 3, Tombstone. One of my favorite movies of all
Be
time.
a Huckleberry.
Number 4, we got Fight Club. Number 5, Saving Private Ryan. Not to be confused with Saving Ryan's Privates, which was an X-rated movie.
I was an extra.
Number 6, Goodfellas / Casino. We couldn't pick out of the two. If you had to pick one better than the other, real quick.
I'm Casino.
I'm good, fellas.
All right, we'll leave it at that.
Yeah.
All right, number 7, we have Pulp Fiction. Number 8, which, by the way, movie, it was like Memento, shot out of order.
Yeah.
It was just a great movie.
Well, Pulp Fiction? Yeah.
Yeah.
Non-linear, yeah.
Number 8, The Shawshank, also in the Stephen King universe as Saving Private Ryan. Number 9, we have The Color Purple. And at number 10, we have Sixth Sense.
Boom.
Oh, wait, there's a twist. Anyways, make sure you guys comment, like, share. Yodel family, keep sharing it around the internet if you can. Our subscribers are starting to get up. Keep commenting. We're going to take your comments, and then we're going to use it. This list, I forgot who gave us this idea.
I think Nancy Gouch.
Big Nancy.
Was it the Gouch?
Yeah.
So Nancy Gouchy, thanks for this idea. And that's about it. Roger, you want to plug anything?
Yeah, so I'll be in. No, it's not gonna. Never
Just
mind.
keep the
This
website.
next week.
Yeah. RogerLizola.com.
Is it this week?
This is coming out. Yeah, this is coming out this week. This is coming out on Thursday.
I'll be in Laughlin, Nevada, to the 9th to the 15th.
Carlos?
I am going to be only the Stratosphere at the end of the month. So it's a whole week of the last April.
All right, so if this comes out Thursday, the following week, so that'd be a week from, Wednesday of this week coming up, I'll be at the New York Comedy Club in New York City. Then I'm going to do Atlantic City Comedy Club in Atlantic City. Then I'm back up in North Jersey at Bananas in Rutherford. Or just go to Brett Comedy, BRET comedy.com. My schedule's there. And that's about it. So, guys, make sure you call your moms. God bless.
God bless.